fifth episode begins with a flashback to 1 month ago, featuring Dean Cipher. He goes about his day, picking flowers outside his cottage on campus and caring for her very elderly, very burned father. While giving his dad a bath, Sister Sage pops by for a visit. She gifts Cipher with a garden gnome after poking fun at his generic taste in classical music. Then they have sex on the toilet while Crispy Daddy watches from the bathtub. In the present, Marie and Jordan emerge from the ring after the fight. Marie reunites with Jordan in the locker room. Jordan throws a chair into the lockers in frustration. They explain that they could feel Cipher controlling them. It's like being in the back seat of a car, but the car is your mind. They were also afraid that they would kill Marie with Cipher at the wheel. Cipher slithers into the locker room. He informs Marie that they're to continue their training sessions. She declares she's not doing anything with him. Cipher urges her to reconsider. Doesn't she want to learn more about Project Odessa? Then, Cipher tells our pair that Cate is at Elmyra. He sent her there after the stunt she pulled with the camera and her attempt to extract information from him. After all, sitting on his hands would make him look weak. At the same time, Cate arrives at Elmyra. The guards order her to strip down. They remove her wig and her prosthetic arm. Before one guard slips a collar around her neck that inhibits her abilities, Cate touches his arm and compels him to kill everyone else in the room. However, her powers are still on the fritz, so the man tases himself in the junk instead. Cate seizes the opportunity to escape, but more guards are waiting for her. They put the collar on her. Later, Sam arrives at his parents' house. He invites himself in. Suddenly, his mother, Janet, and father, Ted, sneak into the kitchen as he helps himself to some food. Ted threatens to call the police before realizing it's Sam. Sam apologizes for destroying the front door, noting he probably should have called first. His father embraces him. Meanwhile, Emma drinks to Cate's imprisonment at Elmyra. Marie insists they should save her, though. She remarks that Emma never left her cell, even when the guards gave her permission. Jordan cried themselves to sleep every night. If anyone knows how horrible Elmyra is, it's our trio. Marie also expresses regret in not returning to save her friends after she fled. Perhaps Andre would still be alive. Jordan reassures her that to do so would have been a suicide mission. After artful persuasion on Marie's part, Jordan and Emma are Team Save Cate. They draw a map of Elmyra and plot their ingress. Emma observes that they will need someone extra strong to lend a hand. Elsewhere, Sam and Ted watch a VOD-approved cartoon while eating cereal. Emma calls him. She asks for his help in breaking Cate out of Elmyra. However, Sam declines, citing that Emma was right. Cate is bad news. He wishes her luck. Then Jordan, Marie, and Emma pack up the car. Then, Ted brings Sam a box of his childhood belongings. Sam's disappointed that all his stuff has been condensed to one box. His parents forgot all about him. Ted reveals that Vought told them he was dead. They even had a funeral for him. After that, they lost Luke. Janet wouldn't speak for a year. When they saw Sam on the news following the Godolkin massacre, Vought backtracked, claiming there was an identification error. His parents tried to call and visit him, but Vought stated that Sam didn't want to see them. Suddenly, Sam spies Janet outside in the yard, talking on the phone. He races out there and grabs it. He smashes the phone in his hand. Sam accuses Janet of calling Vought to transport him back to campus. He believes she's working for them. He also accuses his parents of pumping him full of an experimental drug, Compound V, that broke his brain. Janet insists she was ordering a pizza. Ted approaches him slowly, attempting to pacify him. Sam pushes him across the yard, smacking him quite hard in the chest. Janet stoops over Ted. She orders Sam to stay away from them. Later, Marie, Jordan, and Emma arrive at Elmyra. They scale the wall, making a beeline for the roof. Unfortunately, their point of ingress is no longer an option. The maintenance chute is now full of concrete. Then, what appears to be a grenade rolls toward our crew. It emits some kind of gas that knocks them unconscious. When they wake up, they're in the signature Elmyra orange jumpsuits with the complementary power-inhibiting collar. Cate sees Emma in the cell across from her. Emma shares that this was supposed to be Cate's rescue mission. Cate is incredulous. Why would they save her after everything she did to them? Emma insists it doesn't matter anymore. Cipher watches our heroes via security cameras. Sage pops in. Cipher greets Vought's newest CEO. Sage reminds him that Ashley Barrett is in no condition to lead the company now. He tells her about pushing Marie in particular to the brink. Earlier, she admitted to her friends that she felt stronger after the fight. Now Cipher hopes to take that further. Marie's potential is limitless. Sage encourages him to switch things up. He can't expect to get results by implementing the same methods as before. The conversation pivots to Cipher fulfilling his plan. They're running out of time. Cipher remarks that Homelander won't like knowing that someone is stronger than him. Marie could certainly rise through the ranks as the most powerful soup ever to exist. Sage claims that Homelander's feelings don't matter. They're both about to get everything they want. Meanwhile, Cate tries to dissuade Emma from vomiting into the bucket between her legs. Emma discloses that the people in her life thought she had an eating disorder. Emma would brush this off. She insisted she needed to puke to engage her power, to shrink and to grow in size. She admits she might actually have an eating disorder. Emma fears she won't be able to stop, though. Then, Cate removes one of the stitches in her head and uses it to unlock her collar. Meanwhile, Cipher visits Marie, standing outside her cell. Jordan, in their female form, orders Cipher to get down to brass tacks. What does he want from Marie? What is Project Odessa? Stop beating around the bush. Cipher tries to threaten Jordan again. However, they refuse to let him get inside their head. They state that Cipher is constantly in pain. They could feel it when he hijacked their mind. Cipher denies this, but Jordan clearly struck a nerve. Cipher releases Marie. He shows her where Andre died, claiming he thought she would like to pay tribute, as it were. Then, Cipher takes Marie to a cell. Inside is none other than Annabeth. Naturally, both sisters are bewildered. If Marie complies, she and Annabeth can walk out of Elmyra. Once Marie returns to campus, she and Cipher will resume training. Cipher insults Marie, and she attempts to lash out at him. However, the guards here administered an anticoagulant, making it difficult for her to use her own blood as a weapon. After Cipher sends Marie back to her cell, another guard finds an unconscious Cate on the floor. When he kneels before her, Cate touches him, ordering him to hand over the keys. However, Homeboy stabs himself in the eye with said keys. Cate pulls out the keys and removes the eyeball before unlocking her collar and her cell. Then she frees Emma. Emma and Cate make their way to Marie and Jordan, freeing them as well. Jordan, in their male form, remarks that it's strange that no guards attempted to stop Emma and Cate. Perhaps this is a test of sorts. What if this is what Cipher wants? Marie shares that her sister is here. They're not leaving without Annabeth. Finally, everyone arrives at Annabeth's cell. However, Annabeth lies in a pool of her own blood, her throat slit. She's dead. Refusing to accept this reality, Marie incorporates Cipher's trick about cells. She connects with the cells in the blood of Jordan, Emma, and Cate. Everyone's noses begin to bleed, including Marie's and Annabeth's. Marie closes her eyes and focuses. Her friends clutch their heads in pain, begging her to stop. We see the slash in Annabeth's throat slowly close. Then her eyes fly open. Annabeth gasps for air. Marie literally brought someone back from the dead.